Alright, this is activity 10-3 using the MMC to view information on a remote computer. So we're currently at our standard domain 01. I know mine's called VM domain 01, but just so that you see, it's the domain 01 machine. And we're using the NetBIOS name, so not the domain name, but the actual NetBIOS name of the individual machine. So this is what you would sometimes use, the standard computer management MMC. In this case, though, we're going to use a tailored MMC that has Event Viewer and Device Manager. But we're going to log in using the Run As and the following admin account. Will actually be administrator. Using Dovercorp. So this is top level access. Basically we're logging it, we're running as the DS root. And we want to connect to another computer. In this case I'll go ahead and say instructor. And you'll notice that I'm now viewing the event viewer from, and notice that I have DNS info. It is functioning as the DNS server, and that's why I have that option. So this is just to show that you can do this. Now let's say I want to connect to a workstation, and in this case I have one of my XP machines. This one is the one I'm typically using, which is VM XP-1. So I'm going to connect to VM XP-1. And you'll notice that different options, less options than I normally have. Errors, anything like that. And I can then connect to my local machine, and you notice there's no DNS here, just the standard application directory services. So what I've effectively done is I looked at the DS root server, I've looked at an actual workstation running XP, and then I've looked at the local machine. So the power of this is you can browse. You can also, if we wanted to, we could you can connect to, say, XP. If we want to tailor it right, I'll give you an example of this. That's probably the one you're going to use more often. Action, connect to another computer, VM XP-1. We won't have the ability to change things, but for example, I'm actually viewing the current devices that are installed over on the machine called VM XP-1. So the power of this, the MMC, is we can tailor the MMC as you did in section activity 1-5. And you can, as long as the operating system supports this version, and all these do, Server 03 and XP, you can then pull up vitals, the event viewer, device manager, and pretty much anything. And really at this point, if we wanted to, we could also do remote administration on a local level, or whatever is accessible through the MMC, which is pretty much most anything. This concludes our walkthrough of activity 10-3 using the MMC to view information on a remote machine.